Hello and welcome to the video, because that is a sliver of hope, and that is eBay Angels, and this is my opening hand. I got 3 mana, and so that's actually going to go out third turn, obviously. So anyway, turn 1 is clearly a land and nothing else, and turn 2 I drew a land. My commander's now in play. Okay, so turn 3. I drew Imperial Storm. It's not a favorite of mine. But I did have a third land. That goes out. Unbreakable Formation. So now that gets +1/+1, so it's a 3/3. I'm going to attack the slivers for 3/3 Vigilance. All slivers have flanking. And if you forgot what flanking is, because it's an old card, that's an old ability. Whenever a creature with flanking blocks a sliver, the blocking creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Therefore, when all of my creatures block slivers that have flanking, they go back, they nullify. It gets essentially nullified, so that when it blocks, it's a 2/2. It makes the most sense to block the one with flanking to remove that from the other ones, so that's what I'm going to block. And I take 3 damage. Seraph of the Dawn, which is a 2/4 flying lifelink. Because of that, it gets +1/+1 token, making it a 3/5. Because of this, it's actually a 4/6. And I am going to attack for 3. Okay, so that's a 4/4 that gives all slivers trample. My 4/6 is going to block the 4/4, and my 3/3 is going to block a 1/1. I take 3 damage. Actually, before it's my turn, I took 3 damage. But that's a 4/6, and that blocked the 4/4, which meant it dealt 4 damage, so I gained 4 life. But then I lost 3 life. Basically, I gained 4 and then lost 3. Ethereal Angel. It's a 3/3 that gets +2/+2 from that, and then +1/+1 from that, so it's actually a 6/6, but it has landfall. Whenever a land comes into play on your control, you get a 1/1 human token. Excuse me, you get a 1/1 white bird token. And I'm going to attack for 3 vigilance. And they all have trample again, and of course I'm going to block with a lifelink. Okay. It dies, I gain 4 life. My 3/3 commander is going to block that sliver. That one's going to block the slivers that I call Alien, because it reminds me of the original Alien movie. This reminds me of Prometheus, and so this 1/1 is going to deal me damage. See, I have this. Choose a, comes into play. Voice of all. Choose a color. And then Voice of All gets protection from that color, but I don't know what color to pick yet. So I'm going to attack for 3, and then tap my 4 mana, my commander, and I'm going to bring in a Herald of War. And it now has 3 1/1 counters on it, so all angels and human cards that I have are 3 colorless to play, which means this is a 2 casting cost now, whenever I can figure out which to put it on. So it's Hoard's turn. So they all have first strike, but too bad, because I have too many angels that can block off 2 1/1 creatures with first strike. Except for the fact that that's a 3/3. And it's going to be blocked by a 4/4, or 4/6, I mean. So I get, which it dealt 4 damage, so I gain 4 life. My turn. Okay, so I drew a Karoo. I'm going to play the Karoo. It comes to play tap, but I also have to bounce a land back to my hand. But for now, I'm going to attack with my 3/3 commander who has Vigilance. So it's the Hoard's turn. Yeah. I'm going to block with my 4/4 and kill off the 3/3. Actually, I just realized, no, it's a different card. It's whenever a creature comes into play, I gain life to the equal to that creature's toughness. I'm now going to attack for 3. Okay, so it's Prometheus and Free Willy and a Broker's Ascension. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and a loyalty count on each planeswalker you control. I normally would put them up higher, but you can't see that. It's because of how the camera is, you can't see what's above it, so I'm going to put it halfway onto my mat. That's not really going to do much. Okay, because those 2 1/1s are being blocked by these 2. I'm not blocking with the lifelink. Oh, and that's why I'm saying it's Free Willy. If you've seen the movie. It's from the 90s. Go look it up. I'm going to play Voice of All and choose red. So that goes off, it gives it a 4/4 token. This goes off, I gain 6 life. And I am going to attack with my commander and Herald of War. Horse turn. That's a 3/3 that they all have vigilance. Boo-hoo, ha-ha. I'm going to block with my lifelink. That's going to kill it. I'm going to tap. Draw my... I drew a land. I don't need the land. Okay, I'm about halfway through the Hoard. I'm going to attack again the same way for another 10. I just want to point out that in that 11 cards is a Sliver Legion. That could have been bad. You can't see it right now, but I'm like, it's like 48-52 basically. My turn. No, I just attacked. It's not my turn. It's the Hoard's turn. First strike, I get a block on my 4/6 lifelink. Staff of the Sun Magus. Whenever you play a white spell or play a planes into the battlefield of your control, you gain a life. I'm going to play a land that was in my hand for a while. I shall be so bold as to attack my commander, Herald of War, and that. Which, as I'm pointing to it, I remembered landfall. A land came into play. I get a 1/1 bird token. That goes off because a creature came into play. I gain another life. So I'm attacking for a total of 18. You can now see that there's a difference. I am definitely winning. It's the Hoard's turn. Well, I'm winning, but the Hoard just decided to give me a giant FU. That's 3 Promethean Slivers, a Freer Willy, and 2 Alien Slivers, and then that one gives them all Vigilance. And I don't have enough creatures to block them all, which means at their end step, they're all going to get +1/+1 based off that card. I don't want them to have Vigilance next turn, so I'm going to block the Vigilance guy. I have a 1/1 bird token that's going to block. This is going to block another one. I take 5 damage. It's the Hoard's end step. They all now get +1/+1. Pay the Imperial Storm. Give myself a 4/4 Angel token. Okay. But because of that, it gets +1/+2/+3/+4. So it's an 8/8 Angel token. Then that goes off. I gain 8 life. Play an Angel of Mercy. It comes into play. I immediately gain 3 life. Angel of Mercy gets, because of Gedia, it gets +5/+5. This goes off, giving me another 8 life. Alpha striking, I killed the Hoard off. And thus, that is the end of the game. The Hoard has lost. The winning streak continues with eBay Angels. As per usual, tell me if you thought I was going to lose or win, how you thought I was going to go. Thank you to those of you who are subscribed. For those who aren't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. Check the community tab because I will be posting in there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.